Alright, this vintage patch that I guess would be considered new old stock. It says Lake Tahoe, California / Nevada. And this sold for $8. Originally it was $2 at the gift shop. But last summer I went to several garage sales and estate sales that had a bunch of old patches. And I picked them up for dirt cheap. And I have a bunch of them listed. I've sold a bunch of them. And then I still have some patches in a box somewhere in this basement that I have to list. But they do sell. They don't sell for big money, but if you have a whole bunch of them and you get them cheap, if you sell them between $8 and $15 a piece online, I mean, it all adds up. So that's pretty good. And they're real thin, they're lightweight, super easy to ship. I'm literally going to put this in an envelope and slap a label on it. And it will be okay and it will arrive there safe. So yeah, I'm really happy with these retro patches. It's Monday, April 15th, 2019, tax day. It's also my 2-year wedding anniversary. Aww. But gotta get my work done first, and then we're gonna go out later to celebrate. These are some Mummy and Monkey DVDs I packed up. This is going to Greg, so thank you, Greg. He ordered a DVD from us. This is going to Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. This is going to another fan, and I don't recall the name right now, but it's going to Connecticut. So thank you, fan in Connecticut. There's 2 photos in there that we signed. There's some thick cardboard to protect it. And those are ready to go. They just need labels. This sold for 12 bucks. I bought it at a flea market for maybe $1 or $2. It's a rod brass belt buckle. It's a vintage like 70s belt buckle. But it's kind of cool because the person that bought it it's going to Sony Music in New York, New York. So it's going to their office. And I think Rod Stewart is through Sony Music or signed with them or whatever. So just in case, I thought this would be funny. I am including a note saying, thanks for supporting small business. If this is for Rod Stewart, we'd love to see a photo of him wearing it. Check out our live streaming show, facebook.com/The Mummy and the Monkey. Thanks, Janet, including our cards with it. So that would be hilarious if that was for him. I doubt it. Maybe it's just for someone that works at the office. But, I mean, your imagination runs wild when you see that and it says Sony Music. Some clothing that's sold, and I think I paid just a few bucks for this one. Michael Kors. They're like little patent leather sandals. Those sold for 20 bucks. This is an Anthropology brand new tank top with the tag. I paid $1 for this at a secondhand store. They had certain tags $1 on sale. This sold for $10 on eBay. And it's just a lady's nice, like soft cotton summer tank top. These are Big Star jeans. These sold for $14. I think I paid $2 to $3 for them. And what size are they? Big Star is a nice brand. This is the Maddie Skinny. And it was size 27 long. If the sizes are long or short, and certain brands, you can sell them. The bottom is frayed, so I had that in the picture. But yeah, I mean, 14 bucks. I had all the measurements put up for them. And then this is my rare unicorn Poshmark sale. Ashley Stewart skinny jeans, size 14. They're kind of like this acid wash thing with this funky design. They're stretchy skinny jeans. Those sold for 14 bucks on Poshmark. And I haven't been doing much with Poshmark. I'm not liking them. I like eBay better. But I still had some listings on there and that one sold. So cool. Cool, cool. Alright, these shoes that sold have a Western look to them. They're ladies' Western like slip-on shoes. They're size 10. They're like leather and suede. They have this pointed toe with that cool design. I guess, I don't know if that'd be considered like wingtip design. But I paid $10 for these at a secondhand store, and they took months to sell. I mean, they're like new. They look like they were never worn. I had them at $45 for a while, but then I put them on sale for 30 bucks. So they did sell for 30. I paid 10 bucks for these. And some lady will hopefully like these. This purse or handbag, whatever you want to call it, is made by Fossil. Fossil, the same company that makes watches, also makes really nice handbags. So it has this little key. It's a handbag, but it also has these loops if you want to make it a shoulder bag. Unfortunately, I did not have the shoulder strap. I paid about $5 for this at another secondhand store. I won't say the name. And it did sell for $26 on my eBay store. So it's a nice brown leather, a little bit on the rugged side. I did use that saddle soap a little bit. It has like a tiny bit of wear, but it's nice. It's just a nice leather bag. So 26 bucks. And I'm going to wrap it up in this paper here and put it in this priority mail box. And that should be just the right size for it. Alright, these Coach bags I listed yesterday. Today is Wednesday, April 10th, I believe, 2019. This is a vintage Coach bag with a spring lock or spring clasp. And that I have listed at $99 or best offer, only because if you see a vintage Coach bag with that design, they're harder to find and you don't see that many listings of them. And for me, I'd rather start a little bit high, and I can always lower the price later if it does not sell. But I did clean these up with saddle soap. So that's what I use. Why isn't it focusing? Let's try that again. Okay, there we go. So I clean them up using saddle soap and some paper towels, and just, you know, kind of smooth them out to make the leather look nicer and shiny and clean it up. This is a vintage, like orangish red Coach bucket bag, and I actually bought this on Poshmark for like 17 bucks with shipping, and I have it on eBay right now as a buy it now for 55 bucks. It already has 2 watchers. I just put this up yesterday. Now, if this were a plain black Coach bucket bag, they would only sell for like 20 bucks. But because it has an unusual color, it's going to be more sought after. So they're both really nice bags. And the vintage leather Coach, they hold up. And I've shared that in other videos before on our channel. I'm just a huge fan of the retro Coach. And this stuff is pretty easy to use, and it just cleans it up. Kiwi saddle soap. And I actually ordered this on eBay for maybe like 6 bucks. So those guys I have to list. I have to take pictures. And then I sold this. If I could get it out of the bag with one hand. I have to fold it up nicer. But it's a lady's top. It's like a long sleeveless tunic. And the brand is Peter Mahler. Mahler? I think I'm saying that right. I don't know. But it says made in Germany. And it's a very like weird wrap kind of tunic. And it's a size 2 or a size small. And this sold for $49.99. It's in great condition. And I think I paid maybe between $5 and $10 for it at a secondhand store. So cool. Gonna get that packed up, and I'm gonna move on and get some listings done this morning. This item is an electrosonic jewelry cleaner. It is old, probably from the early 90s. The packaging's old, but it looks like it was never used. All the cleaner and fluid is still there. I paid maybe $3 for it. It did sell for, I think, about $13. Not the best buy, you know, but I was able to make something on it. So, if I were to buy this again, I probably would not. But hey, I was able to flip it. This I got for free. I picked it out of the garbage last summer. I had a bunch of other perfume samples too. There was a house where they were moving away. They had a moving sale, and they threw away what was left. So I had like a whole box of these at one point. But this was the last one. This sold for $12. So if I picked it out of the garbage for free, it's still sealed, it's still good. I mean, that's free money, so that's pretty great. 12 bucks right there. These are American Eagle ladies jeans. They sold for 9 bucks. I think I paid $1 or $2 for them. I had them on auction and they sold for $9. This is a pair of Miss Me jeans. It has all the blingy blingy, the rhinestones and all this stuff. I guess they're really popular jeans. I paid $1 for them at a store that had certain tags for only $1, and these sold for 22 bucks. So I love it when I can find clothes for $1 and flip them for like 10 or 20. 22, that's an awesome one. This is a VHS tape, Embrace the Vampire, with Alyssa Milano. I think the name's cut off there. But I've never seen this movie. It's sealed. I think I picked it up at a Savers, sealed for 50 cents. It sold for $5. The VHS does sell, but most of it is not big money. I mean, you'd have to put a lot of them up there, and I do. I do have a lot of VHS listed. And I think in the future I'll probably do some VHS lots where I put maybe 10 of them together for a price and just kind of lot them up so it's less tedious. But there's that. Today is March 31st, 2019, and I have 12 items to pack up. 12 items! So let's start with the little ones here. This is a 1950s ladies lighter. It's a gold tone lighter, and it says, oh, look at that. Cool, it does work. Underneath it says Crest, made in Japan. So there's that one. This is a vintage Dawn doll made by the company Topper. They're also called Topper Dawn dolls on eBay. She sold for $13. She's a little redhead. So I've got her there. And I think after she ships out, I only have one Dawn doll left in my listings. All the other ones have sold. They're very, very sought after. I think because they're so cute and they don't take up a lot of room and they're not super expensive. And yeah, if I find them for a good price, I'll buy them up and put them online. So she sold for $13. Some of them can sell for $10 to $100 or more depending on what it is and if it's in the box or what outfits they come with. This shirt here, I don't know if it will focus, but it's a Mr. Jan men's 70s disco shirt. It has this cool floral design. It's polyester. I had it at $24.99 or best offer. Someone offered me $15.99, so I took it because I think I only paid $1 or $2 for it. This one, this is a Pendleton ladies wool blazer. Pendleton size 10. This sold for $25. I paid $1 for it. I only paid $1 for this blazer. It sold for $25. This is an Anne Klein ladies two-piece suit. I bought this 2 years ago at a yard sale for like $5. It sold for $19.99. I'll never buy that one again. This one was on auction. It's a Wilson's ladies leather jacket with like that fleece kind of thing. This sold on auction for I think like $8. I got it for real cheap. I think like $1. This I paid 50 cents for at a yard sale. I put it on auction. It went for $36. It's a Gap ladies leather jacket size medium. And it's like a real thick leather, kind of like a distressed look. So, yeah. These are, speaking of leather, these are leather sneaker shoes. Kind of like little leather boots or booties. But the brand is, let's see if that'll focus. Why won't it focus? Picolinos. Yeah, Picolinos. And those sold for $109. I think I picked them up at a secondhand store for around $15. So that's a cool one. These I paid maybe $2.50 for, and they're Lucky brand. I don't know why it's not focusing. I'm sorry, guys. But they're Lucky brand ladies' shoes. They sold for 16 bucks. Here's some vintage patches. Wildlife Center, Louisiana. That sold, I think, for 8 bucks. This is a ski beach patch. It's a ski resort patch. I believe that sold for 10. This is a Burnout Xbox game. The original Xbox. It sold for $6.40. And this was part of a lot when we went to an auction. I bought a box with like random miscellaneous things. And this was in there. So cool. I'm going to pack that up. And thank you for watching my solds videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you guys like what you see, please share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we have more videos on our Facebook page, The Mummy and the Monkey. We also try to do a weekly live podcast on our YouTube. So thank you. Bye.